Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am unboxing and demonstrating my new E1 label maker. Now this is a rechargeable label maker, so you do not need any batteries for it, and this is the box that it comes in right here. And this is the app that you will have to download from either the App Store or the Google Play Store. So I'll downloaded mine from the Google Play Store, and this is everything that comes in the box. We have an instruction manual. Now you definitely want to keep a hold of this instruction manual to reference it for future use. So we have the instruction manual. Now the one that I ordered came with 4 extra tabs and tapes, and we will get to that in a few minutes. And here it's recharged by a USB-C recharging. All right, so the extra tapes, one is already in here, and so to get to that you will open it by pushing down right there and pulling back, and there you have the label right there. All right, and then you would just push it. So to store it, I really don't want to take it out, but you will take it out, and I'm going to show you in a few minutes what to do with that. And then it comes with with another one that's stored in the back of it right here. So when you reload your label maker, you want to load it with this side down like that. So what I just showed you, it'll be like this with this side here facing down. So this comes already stored in the back. So if you do order this particular label maker, it does come with 4. It comes with 1 in and then 1 stored in the back, like an extra, so that you can carry it along with you in case you run out. And then the other 2 are in this box right here, which I am trying to get open. So altogether that's 4 labels. Am I opening it the right end? Good grief. Okay, I can't open this box, y'all. Okay, so the other 2 is in the box right here. So there. So it comes with 4 extra ones. Now some of the reviews on that I read on Amazon, which I purchased this from, there were some reviews saying that it comes with 3 extra tapes. So this is 2, and the third one is right here. But what they neglected to do was to look in the back for the 4th one right there. So it does come with 4. Mine did, and it tells you, if you read further in the about this here, it tells you that the extra one, the 4th one, is stored in the back. Now this particular label maker I like because you can use it with just a pad without the app, but the app is where you will get your designs from and upload pictures and everything from that. So you can either use it 2 ways. You can use it just with the keyboard, or you can use it with the app. So I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to print a label using just the keyboard, and then I am going to print a label using the app. So what you would do is you would turn it on with this right here. You would press it, and it comes on, and that's the app that you will want to use. And these are the symbols. Now you can print 2 lines with this. This is another thing that I like. So you can print with 2 lines, and that number 1, that's the first line, and here is where the letters will be, and this is the English one right here. And this is the kind of label that you have. Now I have the die cut. That means it's not continuous. It's not a continuous label, meaning that it cuts off like right there. Like a continuous label doesn't have a cut right there. It's continuous. So that is what that means. And if you had a continuous label in there, that symbol wouldn't be there. And here is where the letter is, if capitals, either short or capitals. So it comes with a lot of instructions. That's why I said you should keep the instruction manual, because it's like, until you get used to it, then you can do without the instructions. But I just got this, and so I'm going to hold on to the instructions. Alright, so this is the print label right there. You can do horizontal or portrait mode right there. And this is the spacing, and this is how large you want the letters, and then you have the escape. Now each of these have different functions, so that's another thing why you want to keep the instructions. And this is the capital, and this is the Bluetooth right here, and that's the F and key. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to print a simple label with 2 lines. Now I have a box that I want to put some white titled white flowers. So I want to do white flowers. I'm going to W. I don't know if that's a capital or small. I don't want them all capitals. Okay, yeah, so that was a capital because now this is small. And when I did, I pushed this right here. Okay, so that means it's capital, and that one means it's small. And so I'm on the first line there, and I'm going to do white. Okay, so that's the first line, and I'm going to make 2 lines. So I'm going to push enter, and now that is the second line, and I'm going to make the capital F. All right, flowers, go back down to the small white flowers. Okay, so that is my label, and you can only do 2 lines. You can do 1 line and 2. You can't do 3. 2 is what it is right there. And so now I am going to print it out. I'm going to hit print, and this is the print preview menu. You can do it horizontal or vertical right there, and you would do that by pushing this, which I haven't even practiced on that. So this is just going to be basic right here. Okay, so but if you just want to go straight to print, then you would double click this real fast, and that'll skip the print preview. So I'm going to go ahead and print, and it's going to come out the side here, and this is the button up here. You will push up to cut the label and get it out, but the label is going to come out right here. So now I am going to print it out. Okay, so you want to push up on that to cut it, and there we have our label printed out right there. White flowers. All right. Okay, so that's my first label that I'm printing out. Now to get this back, this here, I'm going to try this because this is supposed to make the letters change the size of the letter. So that's auto, and I don't know how to work this. I was playing with it, or okay, so there it goes. So that's number 4. So you would use these right here. Let me see what that looks. So let me escape that, come out of that. Alright, it still looks the same to me. Maybe it's darker or bigger. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, so when you do get this, you just want to play around with it and do that. Okay, now to clear this out, you would press and hold the backspace. That'll delete everything. So I'm going to press and hold, and that clear it up so that I can print my next label. Okay, so I'm going to sit this down, and now we're going to go into the app. And the app has many functions in it. Let me go over here and grab the app. So there's the app right there, and it's going to open up, and it should connect. So I'm just going to go ahead and connect, because I've got my Bluetooth on and it is connected. It connects very easily with no problems at all. And so you get the instructions, and then you have the support, and then you have here, you have your templates, which I don't have none. These are the templates that you put a heart next to, and these are the templates that you liked, and I haven't liked any yet. And this is my print record right there. Okay, I did print, but it didn't register because it wasn't connected to the app. I believe that's how that goes. All right, and then okay, so we did that, the night mode, we did all that, and these are the different templates right here. So I am going to, oh yeah, and then the bottom you have home, materials, and then you have new label, and then you have the online store, and then you have mine. So, but I'm going to go up here and show you some of these templates. You have home, you have office, you have cultural education, slogan, and journal. And you can get to those templates by pressing the material. But for a quick review, we're going to do home. And these are all the templates for the home. And so you can like put your own edit and put your own text in there, and to save it you would just put that to like, and it will show up in your likes. It should show up in your likes, and yep, there it is. So I'm gonna go back over to all, and then we still under the home, these are the print templates for under the home when you want to print things out, in your home, in the kitchen, or, things like that. So I like these. These are really nice. And so you can edit these, put your own words in it, whatever you like. Okay, so that was home, and then we're going to go over to office. And these are some of the templates for the office that you can print out and do like that, and so on. So there is quite a few of them there. And then the next category is the cultural education, and these are some of the templates for the cultural education, going down all like that. Okay, so those are some of the templates for those. And then you have the slogan. All right, you have the slogan. Now, see, now these are in color. I don't know if these will print out in color, or you may have to have the color tape to do that. I'm not sure. I might just test it out, just to test it out. But these are the slogans right here. All right, so I'm going to just test it out. I'm going to just see if it will print out in color. So I'm going to push that, and nope, because it's white right there. So this is where you will edit the label, put your own words in it right here, and that's the size of the label, white. And you can just change the size of the label. This is the size of the label that I have inside, and these are yellow, but I don't have the yellow, I don't have the color in there, so I'm not going to mess with that. I have the white labels. So these is here is how you would go ahead and edit your label, and you can add your own photo in it. So all you have to do, okay, we got disconnected, but I think I was saying that you can add your own pictures here by selecting your photo, or you can select from an album. So you can definitely do that. And let me see your text. You can add text right there. Add text. And I don't want to add any text right now. But here you can have the style, bold, italics, underline, and things like that. And this is the font. These are the different fonts that you can choose from, and I am going to choose that font right there for my white flowers, and that popped up. So I am going to sit this down so that we can continue to see, and the light's going to be flashing against this, but I'm going to add white flowers right there. W, and I'm going to do all capital letters, 2 lines. I'm going to add 2 lines. And I wanted to add an icon, so I am going to go back and find the icon if I can. I don't know if I can do it from this screen, but I am going to try it. I wonder if I have to choose an icon first. So if I want to delete it, I can delete it, but this is how it looks right there. And I can go back and align that, center it. I can center it there, or take it over to the other side, take it to the left side. I can do that. Vertical, this is, what is this? And that is the vertical alignment, and this is the horizontal alignment right there. Or I can use the position arrows. I believe it's not moving. Okay, so I don't know why it's not moving with the position arrows. Okay, so I can do that, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and delete it. And there we have it. Let me go back to the other screen right there, and so I'm gonna go back to create a new label. First I'm gonna go to the store. They have their own stores that it goes to. Well, it goes right to Amazon. So yeah, you can go right to Amazon. That's where that goes. So I'm gonna go back over here, and this is me, and let me see, what is that telling me I need to do? Okay, it says I'm disconnected. I thought I was connected. Let me go back and connect it. I thought I was connected to it. Go back home. And let me see. Oh, nope, I'm not connected. Okay, so let me connect. Alright, so I am connected now. Okay, let me go back over here. And it says, let me see. see, am I connected? Yep, I am connected. So there we have it. All right, so I'm going to go back over here and show you some things that you can do when you create your labels. You can do text, you can do date. So there's the date. You can do a date. And let me go back over and see. But here, you can even do real time. So let me see, turn on real time, save the template. Okay. All right, got it. So I'm not going to do all that right now. But that is today's date, actually. Yeah, that is today's date. All right, you can add an associate time, whatever that is. And you can put a style right here. And then you can change the font right there if you want. So I'm gonna go back to the previous screen over there, and I'm not going to save that, but let me go back to the new. Alright, so we have the pictures, we have the barcode. You can add a barcode to it, which I don't have any barcodes to put in there, so we're going to come out of there. And then you have the graph. You have graphs that you can put in if you want right here. Those are the graphs, and I guess the storage. So these are the icons right there. These are icons. So I guess yeah, I don't have to go to the template icons. I can just do it right here. So I'm gonna go back and get out of there. Alright, that was the shape. And then you have the shapes right here. So you can have a shape frame. And let me see. I'm just going quickly through this. Oh, and you can even add a table. Go back. Table right there. So these are the tables, and you can create that yourself right here. Alright, table. Alright, so there's the table, and you can like edit that how you want it with the table. And let me see, over here you have Excel. I don't know what Excel is. Okay, so that's something that you will have to just work with, but I'm not familiar with that. So let me go back over here. Then you have identification. Oh, I guess you can scan. Okay. Alright, I guess you can scan something or add text. Let me see the scan. Alright, yeah, so okay, so you can scan it. Okay, so let me come back. I hope I didn't mess up my video. Alright, yeah, I'm still recording. Okay, so let me see what else we have now. Sketch. You can sketch. Okay, so I can guess you can just take your finger and draw. But I'm going to use my pen so I can just say draw something. Alright, or you can just draw with your fingers like that. And let me see, okay, and then you want to erase it. I guess that's the erase. Yeah, so you want to erase it like that. I wonder if it have different colors. Let me put that, come out of eraser. Okay, now I don't see no different colors. Okay, can make it thin. Oh, so I guess it wouldn't be in different colors if it's printed in black and white. So yeah. Alright, so I'm going to erase all that. Just go ahead and erase it. Alright, so that's that. That's the sketch if you want to do a sketch right there. And let me see. Sequence. Then you have a sequence, whatever that is. Alright, so yeah. Okay, so these are just some of the things that you can do in the app that is available to you if you want to be really creative. And what I want to do is I wanted to add, let me see, a frame. Okay, so these are the frames. These are the simple frames, and these are the fun frames that you can choose from here. I wanted to add a flower. So let me see, can I get to my icons over here? And then you can enlarge or reduce the size, copy, rotate, lock, inverse. So there's a lot that you can definitely do in the app itself. So I want to get out of there. Don't save. I want to add a flower. So I'm going to go home and go back and find plant, because I want a plant. I don't know where I saw the plant. I saw some plants. These are the templates. So I'm going to type plant. Oh, okay. Well, you can type it in here. Let me see. I'm just going to type it just to see if it will pop up. Type plant. Okay, so no, and nothing came up. I guess this is what I have to have in my I have to like or something. But let me see, home, because I'm looking for a specific thing, and I want to see plant, a journal, slogan, cultural office. So I guess that would be under home, pants. This is not what I'm looking for. So let me go back to all and get me a plant. That's what I was looking for, not those. I don't want those. So home, office. Alright, these are not what I am looking for. Maybe it's under office. No. Okay, I am looking. Oh, here we go. Under materials. Okay. See, you got to play around with this thing. And I'm looking for plant. Specifically, that is what I am looking for. And there it is right there. Plant. Okay, so to get to these icons, you will have to go under material and do that. So I am going to choose this plant right there, and I am going to use my pen to position it where I want it, and I want it right there, just a little bigger. Okay, I want it right there. And then I want to add some text to it right there. Let me get out of there and put my pen back in here. Trying to get that screen. And the font, I can choose the style right here. You can have bold, italics, underline, or strike through. And I can choose my font, which that is chosen already, but I'm going to choose a different font. So I want something darker. I'm going to choose a darker font. Something like that, maybe. Alright. Yeah, okay. So, we're going to go with white flower. Put that up there. And I'm going to do 2 lines. White flower. Flowers. Okay. And I am done with that. And let me see. I want to align it put it center, put it in the center. Maybe I should put it over like that. Okay, I think that is fine. I think that looks fine. Alright, so if I don't have nothing else to do, I think I'm going to go ahead and print this out and scroll down, see if I need to change any of these here. Now I don't want that notification on, so I'm going to leave that off. Print position settings, we got the default, but let me see what it says when I push that. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna leave it at the default there. Okay, so everything is set. We got the print density, and I am going to make one copy, and let's go ahead and print. So here's the printer. It's gonna come out right there, and let's print this out. Okay, so there we have the print out, and it print pretty fast. So you want to go up to cut it, and here it is. This is how it looks. White flowers. Okay, so this is just what some of the things that you can do in the app, and this is what I did on the machine with the keyboard. And you can get this flowers. You can change it and make it all capitals if you want as well. And I believe you can make it darker. So let me just see. Let me put that white flowers all in caps from the machine. Let me make sure the caps is on, which it is right there. And we're going to do 2 lines. White. Okay, we got white. Yeah, white. And then we're going to make line 2 and add flowers. See, I like because it gives you a choice to be creative in the app or just print directly from the machine. And I think this here is what make it darker. Now, mind y'all, I just got this machine and I skimmed over the instructions. So I'm just trying to remember what I read, because I want to make it darker. So that, what is that? That looks like a 3. So I have it on 4. Okay, so I'm going to escape there. And now that is fine. Let me see. Print it out and see what happens. So you got the print preview. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and print. And we're going to go ahead and cut it. And see what it looks like. Alrighty, so this is how it looked, and this is how it looked at the first printout that I did from the keyboard. Okay, right there, and this is from the app. So you can like do so many more things in the app, and then with just the basic keyboard. Okay, so that is all I want to show you from now. And it wasn't in depth, it was just, you know, a quick overview of it, because I just got this machine in a couple hours ago. And so if you want to clear the screen and make a new for your next label that you want to print out, then you would just hold backspace and it would delete all this and prepare you for your next label. And so there you back. And to turn it off, you would just hit that, hold, and then it would go off. And then you will be automatically disconnected from the app. Once you turn the machine off, then you are definitely be disconnected from the app. And I'm go back over here, and you see right there that you are disconnected from the app. So don't forget, this is a rechargeable printer, and you recharge it with a USB-C, which you will insert right there, and a USB-C charging cord is included. It comes with 4 extra printer labels, one in here, and then you have one in the back for storage, so when you run out. And yeah, that's about it. And don't forget, you want to keep the instruction booklet, because each of these here does do different functions, and so they are explained in the user manual, so you definitely want to hold on to that so that you can refer back to it. Alrighty, so that is it, and I will see y'all in my next video. Y'all be blessed.